Welcome to our Ukulele Pros lesson today, and it's 4 songs in 20 minutes, or roughly 20 minutes. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. But what we're doing here is a week in review. So we're going to go over the last 4 lessons that we did. Not so much teach them, but go over them like, did you practice them? Did you work them into your hands? And of course, if you've been following me the last 4 lessons, we've done Despacito, which is the intro, which is what I just played. We did Annie's Song by John Denver. We did a reading song, which was a Scottish air. And then we did a blues shuffle, an easy blues shuffle. So we're going to go over all 4 of those. Of course, I'm Terry Carter. Thank you for being here. It's great seeing you. We are live today, so as always. So feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, or just swing by and say hi. If you need to take your ukulele playing to the next level or accomplish all your goals, check out ukulelethepros.com. Sign up for a free 30-day membership. Over 120 lessons, backing tracks, sheet music, online community, everything you need to know to make yourself a better ukulele player. So let's jump in without further ado, shall we? We're going to start with the Despacito lick, even though that was lesson 2 this week, but we're going to start with that with the head. All right, so let me throw it up on the screen for us. There it is, and make it live for you. All right, so here's our Despacito lick. Let's just see how you do. 2, ready, and... Now, we didn't go over the chords yet. We will, though, in a different lesson. But for those that are already a little bit better at knowing the chords, it's just B minor, G, D, A, B minor, G, D, A. And that's it for the whole song. We'll go over that in the strum pattern for a different lesson, so don't worry about that. All right, let's do the intro one more time. Here we go. Ready, and... All right, so that was one of our lessons for this week. Another one of our lessons was our Annie song, and we did this week the chords to the whole song. Now, we didn't sing it like we're going to do today, but we did all the chords for the intro and the entire song. So let me throw that up on the screen first. You can check out the whole thing, take a screenshot of it or whatever you want to do. Let me find it first of all. Where are you? Annie song. There we are. All right. So let me get this out of the way for you. So there's what we've been looking at. We did the intro, the D sus4, and then we did that verse with the first ending, and then we did the verse again with the second ending, and then we did the whole verse yet again. So we did the whole verse twice. Let me come back on the screen here. 1, 2, and voila, there I am. So remember, this one's in 3/4 time, so your strum pattern is going to go that down, down, up, or 1, 2, and 3 in. So the feel of it, if I do the intro, just the D sus4 is going to be this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now for singing this song, our first note is this D note, which is first string, 5th fret. So you You fill up my senses. So that's our first melody note. So after we do the intro, you fill up my sense. And then the word senses is right when you start the verse, which is right on the G chord. So the melody, the vocal melody, is a pickup to the song. So if I'm going to play the intro, let me just give you a heads up and then we'll do it together. So it's D, D sus4, D, D sus4. Now repeat. Now right here. You fill up my senses. And then we're into the song. All right? So here we go. Let's try it. Actually, I'm going to do the backing track with us today, so let me pull that up. Yeah, there it is. All right, so there's our backing track, so we're going to do that today. All right, remember the verse, or the intro, and then the verse 2 times through. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like a night in the forest, like a mountain in springtime, like a walk in the rain. This is the first ending. Like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Now back to the verse. Come let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come let me love you. Come love me again. And our last chord was at D. So we only did it 2 times. The chart says 3 times, so if you want to do another verse, they sing that first verse again. Now you notice our drummer must have fallen off the drum stool or something because he stopped halfway through. All right, so that was our second song, Annie's song, and really what we went over was just the chords for that one. Okay, song or lesson 3 of the week was our Scottish air, and the title of that one was Miss Mary's Loomsdane's Favorite. And let me pull that up on the screen for you. So where are you? Miss Mary. There we are. Let me show you the whole thing there. There you go. There's your music reading that we're going to do. Let me play it for you once. Then we'll do it together. Of course, you can join in with me if you would like. All right, so here we go. This is in 3/2 timing. And if you don't understand what that means, we talked about it in the actual tutorial lesson of this, but let me play it once. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now that was a little fast even for me. I actually played it pretty well, but that was pretty fast. So we'll slow it down a little bit when we play it now. So remember, just 3/2 means 3 half notes per measure. So when you see what's written on the page here as quarter notes, you're just going to be counting them 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that first measure is going to sound like this: 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Also, don't forget those slurs. Those mean either hammer-ons or pull-offs on the ukulele or guitar. If you can do those, great. If not, no problem. Leave them out. And then also that symbol that says SF, that just means suddenly forte. So you want to play that particular note where it's under a little bit louder if you can. Again, if you can't, it's okay. These are just dynamics and articulations that make it sound more like music. So, real quick before we do it, because I see comments all the time on YouTube about, you don't need to know how to read to play ukulele and play songs. Absolutely, you don't need to. You could play your whole life just playing songs and chords and singing, and you might be one of the greatest musicians in the world, and you never have to learn how to read music. It's not required. But, as you know, I always push music reading because it will make you a better and well-rounded musician. Plus, it's nice to know when somebody puts in a piece of music in front of you, you can read it. It doesn't always have to be tabs or chord diagrams. Plus, if you think about it, music is that universal language that you can take a piece of music anywhere in the world, and it doesn't matter what culture you're from, what language you speak. If you know how to read music, you can read music. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's try this nice and slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And 1 and 2. And I forgot to mention that last symbol, that TR, that's above the second to last note, is a trill, and that's where you're going to go. That cool trill sound that you hear in a lot of, especially classical music. All right, let's do it one more time. Excuse me, just a little bit faster. How about a lot faster? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that was our third lesson of the week, our music reading song. And then we finished it off with lesson 4 with a easy blues. Now that's what we're going to play. Not that. That's another lesson. Okay, I'm going to do a quick check-in to see who's with us today and the Uke Like the Pros team. Let me do this. Let me refresh it real quick. Sometimes it takes a second to refresh. We are a little earlier than most of our lessons, but it's good because we get some of more of the international Uke Like the Pros members are able to watch these earlier videos. So, okay, so there I am. All right, so I see a few people here, Keith, and some other people have checked in. So thanks for being here. Let me show you the blues first. So this is what we learned in our last lesson. I'm just going to throw it on the screen for you. Yep. Music notation. But I did put the chords above. And we did go over all these chords and exactly how to play this in our tutorial. So if you're interested in learning what it is, just check out, and I'll put all the links below to these lessons, the Easy Blues Shuffle. All right, but it's going to sound like this. And it's going to have that swing feel. And I'm just going down, up with my first finger, strumming, and I'm adding those melody notes for each chord. D7, and back to A. Now here's your E7. And now the last two bars is the turnaround. Now we'll do it 2 times because of the repeat, but I just wanted to kind of go through that. All right, so there's your blues shuffle, but I have some backing tracks here today. So let's do it with the backing track. Well, actually, let me see if my drummer has gotten back on the stool yet. He might be off the stool again. Yep, it looks like he may have died here. So let me check. Let me do this real quick. It might not be super loud, but at least we'll have it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay to get into it a little bit too. Smile. What the heck? D7. Now your turn around. Now again, repeat. Nice and mellow, right? 1, 2, 3 to the D7. And then turn around. All right. Now what I would like to do is do it again, this time without the music on the screen and with the faster backing track, and have a little fun with it. All right. So here we go. One more time, that blues shuffle 2 times. 1, 2, 3. I won't even add any variations. I'll just keep it nice and clean. A minor pentatonic. All right, so those are 4 lessons. Again, I'll put the links below if you want to go check out the tutorials on all of these lessons. And also, if you like the lessons, if you dig what I'm doing here, check out youlikethepros.com. Sign up for the membership. You won't be disappointed, and if you are, 100% money back guarantee. So anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.